Hey, what's going on guys? Arekkz here, welcome back to another video for Monster Hunter World Iceborne. And given that we are now officially 1 month away from launch, I am so incredibly excited, and Gamescom is around the corner, which will hopefully mean we get some more information, maybe even a new trailer. Then I thought today what we would do is go back and recap all the monsters that have been officially announced for Iceborne to give us an up-to-date roster of what we currently have to work with. So if you guys do enjoy this, then a like would be super appreciated. Comment down below, let me know who else you guys are hoping to see. And of course, don't forget to turn on those notifications so you don't miss any of our upcoming content. It's also worth noting, I will only be speaking about monsters that have been officially announced. I am aware that there is a leak doing the rounds, but I don't like to talk about that stuff. In fact, I haven't even looked at that stuff. I just like to see stuff that Capcom themselves officially announced. So yeah, this is the official list for what we currently have on Iceborne. In at number 1, we of course have the fluffiest boy, best boy, BANBARO. You know why he's number 1? Not just because he was the first monster announced, I mean he was, but also because he's the best damn monster in Iceborne. Thanks for watching the video, catch you guys next time. No, I'm joking. But BANBARO is a really cool monster, right? He's got an amazing armor set, he's really cool, I just like him, and he's just actually kind of a fun fight. So yeah, BANBARO, number 1. Of course, number 2 is BARIOTH, the icy version of ANJANATH, BRACHYDIOS. He might not be everyone's favourite monster, but he is still a pretty cool fight. And having a chance to go face to face with him in the most recent hands-on demonstration, then it was kind of cool. He's quite tanky, and like I mentioned in that other video, he's kind of your introduction to master rank because it kind of gives you that wake-up call that monsters do hit hard and they do have a lot of health. Of course, moving on from there, in at number 3 we have Shrieking Legiana, a variant, not a subspecies, slightly different. For all intents and purposes, you can see them as similar things, but it is a variant. And as someone that has always liked Legiana, someone that's always liked Legiana armor, then having a new variant is incredibly exciting. In fact, they recently showed off the Shrieking Legiana armor on social media. It looks so cool. Legiana armor has always been cool, but the Shrieking version, woo, yeah, I'm definitely going to be making this one. After that, we of course have the trio. In at number 4, we have Naga Cougar. Number 5, we have T-Rex. And number 6, we have BARIOTH. They're technically speaking very different monsters, but they share a similar skeleton and I like to kind of group them together. But they're all very awesome monsters, all amazing returning monsters that are fan favorites and monsters that I cannot wait to fight in the full game and the full release, and of course get their armor sets because they all have incredible armor, awesome weapons, and they are great additions to the game. And again, if you guys are new in World and you've never fought them before apart from maybe in the beta, then yeah, these are going to be great monsters. In fact, I had a chance to fight BARIOTH again at the recent hands-on event, and he was just as cool as I remember. Moving on from there, in number 7, we of course have Velkhana, who is the flagship monster for the game, and also more than likely one of the monsters that will fight towards the end of the story, probably a key point in the whole narrative. In number 8, we of course have Glavenus, who is one of my favourite monsters. That fearsome tail is going to catch many people off guard. I cannot wait to see the amount of people that will fight him for the first time and get caught by that 360-degree tail swipe. You are gonna get slapped. But it's also gonna be fun at the same time. And of course, on at number 9, you then have Acidic Glavenus, the subspecies version of Glavenus, which now has a spikier, well, half spiky, half super clean, sharp tail, and of course, a very dangerous ailment. After that, in at number 10, while we haven't technically speaking seen it, BRACHYDIOS has all but been confirmed. That teaser that was the end of the last trailer is without question a teaser from BRACHYDIOS. In fact, if it ends up not being that, then I will delete the attack gems that I have in my box because that is how confident I am that it will be BRACHYDIOS. But anyway, yeah, he's going to be cool. Of course, the return of Slime, although it's still going to be known as Blast, but Slime Master returning in Iceborne. Cannot wait to see what he looks like in 1080p. Then of course we have some of the subspecies. We have FULGUR ANJANATH in at number 11, a really cool change for the regular ANJANATH. Lots of cool exciting new moves, very cool aesthetic, and just in general, probably one of my favourite ones of the subspecies that we've seen thus far. You also have Ebony Odogaron at number 12, who is again very cool. The darker black colour scheme for a monster that is already very cool, very vicious, and has one of the coolest looking armor sets that we've seen thus far in Iceborne, so I can't wait to get the Ebony version in game. We of course have it at number 13, Viper tobi-kadachi with that new deadly poison. 14 we have Coral Puke with the crazy water beams, and at 15 we have NIGHTSHADE PAOLUMU with the deadly sleep. Now, beyond that point, it does raise the question quite how many there will be, and honestly we don't know what the final roster will be. Don't know whether we're looking at like 20, 25, 30, and of course factoring in there may be monsters that come after Iceborne launch as part of the update, much like they did previously. But if we were to kind of go with like a round number like 20, then there are technically speaking 4 more key gaps. And if you look at Monster Hunter typically as sort of like the, you know, the usual flow, then within that space, I would expect to see some kind of siege monster. So siege monsters are of course things like Zoro Magdaros, Lao Shan, Shengaren, things like that. So I'd like to see what they would do in Iceborne to fill that space, assuming there is one. Then there'll more than likely be some kind of final boss, which will of course not be Velkhana. Velkhana will be the one they use for the box, but there's always like a boss monster that they never reveal beforehand, and that ends up being like the thing you do at the very, very end of the story. And then sometimes, especially in like G rank expansions, there's normally like a quote unquote super boss or like a super powerful boss. So something that comes after the quote-unquote final boss. And that, you know, in previous games has been things like Fatalis or Alatrion or things like Amatsu. Actually, no, Amatsu is like a final boss. Point is, there's technically speaking potential for something to fill that space, and then there's also one more glaring gap, which, if I had to hazard a guess, I'm kind of hoping, I'm really hoping that it's Zenoga, because, yo, he, from looking at the kind of 15th anniversary artwork, he's probably the one that I feel like they just can't skip him, right? I could understand maybe Gormagala not making it. I could understand Arekkz. In fact, I feel like Laggy's never going to make it anyway. I can understand Steve or Seregios not making it. But Zenoga, yo, if he's not in the game, I'm going to be really upset. So yeah. Anyway, they're potential ones to fill in the last gaps, but for the time being, that's a confirmed list of the 16 monsters, or 15 and a bit, that have been officially confirmed by Capcom for Iceborne. As and when we do find out more, of course, I'll be sure to let you guys know. As and when we get new trailers, you can expect more breakdowns. And I'm going to Gamescom this month, so if there's anything new from there, you can expect more coverage over on the channel. For the time being, thanks for watching. I'll catch you guys next time. I really hope you guys enjoyed that video. Remember to hit that subscribe button and also click on the little bell icon to turn on notifications so you don't miss my next upload. Also, don't forget, you can check out 269 and Paradise Central streaming over on Twitch 6 days a week. You can find a link to the multi-stream in the description box down below. Be sure to drop by and get involved. Thanks again for watching. Take it easy. Catch you next time. Peace out.